Hello everybody, this is arblox360 here with an RU battle, and the person I was up against was Goldux39, and he's a pretty good battler. I mean, he's not that bad, and he's pretty nice. So we got on with the battle, and, well, right in the middle of it, I noticed that it wasn't recording, so I was like, holy crap, no, I won't be able to record for half the battle. But luckily, this is what we got. Middle of it. All of it. All of it. Lucky for us. I go for the Leaf Storm. Barely kills it because of its focus sash. It goes for the 4. I'm asleep. What the fuck? I'm still asleep. He goes for the Amnesia. I wake up the next turn. Leaf Storm. No hacks because... Well, first turn wake up would be hacks. Second turn is not. So he goes for the Calm Mind plus 1 special attack, plus 1 special defense. I go for the Swords Dance. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp. He misses. I go for the Earthquake. Barely kills it. Guess that's revenge for the early wake up though. So I go for the Earthquake. He's immune because he switches into Aerodactyl. Crap. That is not lucky. I go for the Stone Edge and I miss. So then he uses Roar, brings in Mesprit, go for the Thunderbolt, destroys that thing. So I go for another Thunderbolt. Spiritomb can't take a Thunderbolt from this Mesprit. This Mesprit's just too strong. So he goes for the Magneton. I can't do a thing. So I switch into Golurk. He goes for Flash Cannon. I did not want that to deal that much damage. But Golurk is now dead. I switch into Sandslash. He goes for Flash Cannon. Sandslash is dead as well. So I'll go into Rotom Cut. He goes into Moltres, predicting that I use Hidden Power Fire, I'm guessing. So yeah, he predicted correctly, so I switch into Slowking. He goes for the Heat Wave. Slowking, being a boss, takes it like a boss, pretty much. So he switches into his Slowking. Oh my gosh, did this Slowking make me insane. That Slowking, Thunder Wave. Parahacks. Ironically, I was going for Thunder Wave as well. This is the Thunder Wave Calm Mind Slowking. This Slowking is completely different from mine because mine is a Dragon Tail. So I decided to go for what I just used, and it switches into Moltres. Good luck. So I go for the Thunder Wave. Now the Moltres is paralyzed and it's crippled because without speed, Moltres is just about nothing. So I go for the Scald. Deals really nice amount of damage. Did not expect it to do that much. Then again, considering Moltres is really weak special defense. So Moltres gets the Parahacks, and I kill it off with a Scald. Nice. So it goes into Magneton. I really can do a lot to that thing, but that thing can't do much to me. I don't understand why it just didn't went for a physical type, an electric type attack. But I go for the Leaf Storm, predicting him to switch to Slowking, but you know what? That was bad luck because I predicted wrong. And I go for the Hidden Power Fire, which I should have gone for at first, and finally kill it. So he goes into Slowking, and oh my gosh, he goes for the Thunder Wave. Get the Parahacks. He managed to get a free Calm Mind. I go for the Sleep Powder. I forget that he's paralyzed, so he gets another free Calm Mind. I go for the Leech Seed. There, that's what I was hoping to go for at first. So he goes another Calm Mind, but now he's seeded. That's nice. And he won't be able to switch out of it. He keeps going for the Calm Mind. So I decide to go for the Calm Mind. Why not? Because this Mesprit is a Calm Mind Mesprit. It's just really good even without the Calm Minds. I mean, why won't it? So I try to get as many Calm Minds as I can, and he does too. Thing is, he starts when I get to 3 because he gets paralyzed. Free Calm Mind. So I go for another Calm Mind. He also does too. Or he goes for the Thunder Wave, which really doesn't do much to Mesprit because Mesprit can already outspeed this freaking Slowking. But you'll notice how when I thought that in the beginning, I was wrong terribly. So I get paralyzed and he gets another Calm Mind. So I decide just to I just wing it with Thunderbolt. Really nice amount of damage. He goes for the Slack Off. Okay, great. That Thunderbolt dealt really nice amount of damage. So I go for another Calm Mind. He's at 87. I deal 41. I would have been able to kill the Slowking at this point. I would have been able to kill it, but I get the freaking Parahacks. You don't know how enraged I was at this. I just wanted to chuck the laptop outside of our house and smash it with a hammer afterwards. My freaking guy. He was able to stall my team out just because of that one little Parahacks. Without it, then I would have been able to go through the whole thing without a problem. The game would have finished already. My freaking gosh. And he goes for the Psychic. Gets a freaking crit. This guy is hexing me everywhere. I go for the Energy Ball. Deals hardly anything. The Slowking really is destroying my team because it's slowly tearing away at it. And luckily, the Slowking only has one attacking move, and that's Psychic. So that's nice for me because I got two guys at least that resist it. And he goes for the Psychic, kills my Tangrowth. You know what? That's fine. He's got 6 Calm Minds up. So he goes for another Psychic. Doesn't deal much at all to my Slowking because, well, then again, it is my defensive wall, or especially defensive. He goes for another Psychic. At this point, I really didn't know what to do because we were at a stalemate. So my Slowking and his Slowking were just completely tied. Because if I could use Dragon Tail, he could use Psychic, but he only has Psychic, and I also have Scald. So I keep going for the Dragon Tail. Deals a little more than respectable. No, less, way less. What am I thinking? Alright, so I keep going for the Dragon Tail, and I missed the Dragon Tail. You know what? He goes for the Slack Off. Yeah, I go for another Dragon Tail. Spamming Dragon Tail. So I go for the Skull, trying to see how much damage that would deal, and it does 2 freaking percent. That's it. Sucked. Well, I guess the Parahacks 2 times in a row, but I also get the Parahacks. So basically it's just 1. I go for the Skull just because I can, and he's paralyzed for a 3rd turn. But then he manages to get a Slack Off, and I get the Parahacks. So I go for the Dragon Tail, and he goes for the Psychic. And oh my gosh, this is so annoying. So what we're really doing is we're stuck at each other. I get a Slack Off. If I had gotten the Parahacks, I would have died, but I didn't. I thought he would go for something else, and I forgot that we were at a speed tie. So I go for the Slack Off, but nothing happens. At all. No. So I get paralyzed. Of course. He goes for the Psychic, and I can't move again. What luck. So he keeps spamming Psychic, and I go for the Scald. My gosh, if it wasn't for this, the game would have ended. He goes for the Psychic. Barely. Paralysis. This would have ended the game. But this is comeback. Paralysis doesn't kill Slowking. I managed to get a Slack Off, and it's back to a stalemate. So he keeps going for Slack Off because I think this is when he runs out of Psychics. He runs out of Psychics really soon. Because, like I said before, his only attacking move is Psychic, which is why I have Dragon Tail and Scald, just for the type variety. Plus, this thing also is a stat killer. So I go for the Scald, deals really little. He goes for the Psychic. I am scared for my life because this Slowking can do almost everything. But he runs out of Psychics. I forgot about that. So I'm fine. I'm completely fine. So we can go for the Slack Off. That's fine because I still have a few attacks. Because I have 2 attacks. Thunder Wave. This is Slowking's moveset. Thunder Wave, Slack Off, Scald, and Dragon Tail if you did not know. But if you did not know, you'd be a massive idiot because I already used all 4 of them. But he keeps going for the slack off because that's one of the only moves that he has left. So he gets the Parahacks, but really it wouldn't make a difference because I just went for the Scald. That really doesn't make much of a difference. So I keep going for the Scald because I don't want to waste my Dragon Tails just yet. I want to see if he'll go into struggle and then I'll use my Dragon Tails. But we decided we'll just take a draw, but apparently I'm guessing he forgot to press the draw and he accidentally pressed the forfeit. I don't know if he was intending to do it or not, but I'm guessing he accidentally pressed the forfeit instead of the draw because the buttons were right next to each other. Remember that. So, Goldux39, that was really, that stalemate really worried me. The stall match, it was scary as heck. But, you know what? Good game, Goldux39, and goodbye to everyone else out there.